Hello, I'm Doug, and this is the Taste and Sensibility channel, and we're hurtling on towards day 18 of this Scotch Whiskey Advent Calendar from Secret Spirits. I'll have a link down below. This is an older issue, but the whiskeys they chose are wonderful. So I'm finding the 18 hole, which is getting easier and easier every day. Just gonna pull out a little disc. Ooh, come on. And I'm doing this blind to test myself and to provide humorous YouTube content. So day 18, I'm only pouring out half the bottle here, which is 25 milliliters, and hiding the rest of it. There, so I can't see that label. And the whiskey goes in the glass. So, we've been enjoying quite a few cask strength single malts and a few blended malts and a couple of blends that had grain whiskey, and then one of them was a grain whiskey and it was good. So, hope that continues. This is a pretty good selection. But I'm going to let this sit here for 15 minutes or so to let it open up and air out, and we'll be back after that. Okay, we're back from our little pause, letting this whiskey open up and breathe some. So this is day 18 of the Scotch Whiskey Advent Calendar. And I'll see what I can find on the nose. Ooh, buttery. Butter, butter, butter. Sweet, appley, kind of a corny, buttered corn. This is the main aroma. Kind of yellow, not very pale. It's saying sweet and corn and butter to me. Maybe average ABV, with my nose being a very poor detector. So maybe something like an apple peel is the most fruit I get out of it. Not a lot. Maybe soft and gentle. Let's go in for tasting. Not very hot, maybe 46% ABV, malty, tangy. It's kind of a sharpness to it. It's not unpleasant, it's just good first drink of the day. So my mouth's reacting to that. Any finish is modest, just a medium length finish. A touch of spiciness or pepperiness. Second sip, whoa. Interesting note. I don't know if it's more aroma or more flavor. It's an extra thing I don't get in most malts. So it could be some sort of wine cask maturation. It's got that white wine or not sherry sort of vibe to it. Interesting. Good malt, watered down, 43 or 46. Some strong flavors, buttery, malty, odd fruit flavor. Fruity. I can't really identify it. Wow. Not especially salty, no peat, no sherry, I don't think. It could be an odd note from the distillery or an odd note from maturation wood. so that'll be the difficulty. So this is tasting on the young side, 8 to 10 years maybe. And 46, yeah, I keep changing on the ABV. Now that I'm into it, it's kind of vapory, so I'm 46 or higher. But I'm going to taste it with a little water in it now. This is interesting. Haven't had anything quite like this. That's a good malt, and I'm intrigued by that one note. That's the part I haven't had. Nose is kind of died away. I don't get much of anything. Maybe I'm used to it. On the palate, that one note is accentuated, but I don't know what to call it. It's a feature of a still or a distillery or where they do the cuts, or some feature of a maturation wood. It's very unusual, but I don't know how to tell the difference. And my estimate on the ABV might be 48, 50% now. Keeps going up, doesn't it? Tasty and challenging my database of Scotch whiskey knowledge. So I'm going to do one more little drop of water and then probably give up. So I'm not getting very far in this. I would say it's really like Highland Speyside. Kind of a touch of saltiness. And that is an interesting wine note, I think. But it just could be a distillery I haven't had before. I'm not used to their style or their product, their distillate. So guess I've got to look now. Oh, A.D. Rattray, 1993, Auchroisk, 22-year-old. Whoa. Bourbon hogshead and 52.6% ABV. Okay, I've got a bottle of Auchroisk, and it's good. That's what that note is. So it's a distillery feature. When you mature it in bourbon, mine's only 11, 10 years old. And when you mature it in bourbon, that note is pretty obvious. I don't think it's picking up anything from the bourbon. I think it's a artifact of the still or distillery. So very good. And it's got that. Yeah, I thought it was a little familiar, but thought it was younger too. So my ABV estimate did not go up high enough, and the age did not go up high enough. And this is delicious and wonderful. And my friend will get to enjoy it too. So please remember to like the video down below, leave comments, leave questions, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell to get notified when the new videos come out. In normal slow months, we only put them out on Mondays, but in December up through Christmas, it's every day. So come back for more, and Merry Christmas.